Callum is in court to claim £247.50 in outstanding fees owed for cancelled performances and for unreturned property from his former manager. Defendant Andy says he has already paid the fees, and as Callum also has property he has not returned, he owes nothing.
Who the hell do you think you...
Excuse me, let me just say something. You think...
I don't give a to the people that are laughing at you because you're pathetic. Look at you. Look at you.
Oh, get it.
Honestly, oh my God, I'm going to lose it.
No, you're losing it, my goodness.
Shut your mouth.
Prima donna. I'm telling you. Sorry, Judge.
Be quiet.
Sorry.
I've heard you screaming in my room. Do you understand? You're in court. Do you understand, Andy?
Yes, Judge.
Sorry.
I hope you weren't calling me a prima donna.
No, Judge. I was actually calling Callum a prima donna.
How would you characterise Andy?
Very unprofessional.
The point is, your Judge, I'm telling me that I'm unprofessional. I've been in this game for 38 years.
As a...
Excuse me?
Excuse me, what?
He hasn't been...
That's your first warning.
Sorry.
Yes, I've been in this game for 38 years, and I built my business up. So if I... And you're telling me you're putting stuff on Facebook saying this company's a fraud...
We'll get there. Let's start at the beginning, Callum. Put your hand down. Are you trying to do some species of wave?
No, it's
good.
Just that
Then keep your hand still. Listen to me. I need you to describe to me what's happened. That's all.
OK, so basically, I met...
I'll tell you when, basically, obviously. Now, at some point, you had an aspiration for a career.
Yes, I do.
As a performer.
Yeah.
And what sort of performing did you do, sir?
Drag.
What's your alter ego? What's your drag act called, sir?
Lady Lola.
Lady Lola.
Yeah. This style of music that I do is very musical. It's very, very cabaret. That was New Year's Eve, actually.
Understood. Point is, Andy, that you have a business which, according to your reply, has been going for the better part of 3 decades, which could have helped Callum. What was your business, sir?
My business basically was called Mystery and UK Fantasy Boys. I basically...
You said that in one go, and I was about to say bless you. The only thing I got was Fantasy Boys. And not in a good way.
It's basically started off doing ladies' nights, and I expanded it with my male strippers and put on tribute acts. I used to be a drag queen, and I...
Used to be? What was your act called?
Miss Gin.
What was it that made you stop? Was it the stairs?
No, it wasn't in the stairs because I expanded my company and putting shows into theatres and putting other acts into social clubs and pubs.
One of the things you do is you have these strippers, and there they are. One of them is so thrilled working for the evening, in the middle he's set himself alight. There's a warm-up which involves drag, correct?
That's correct. Basically, I always used to compare the show, bring on the leading up the male strippers, and then bring on, you know, Lady Lola.
Is this the same contract you have with everybody that's worked for you in the past?
At the time, this contract he's about to show you, Judge, this contract now states basically that...
Basically what? Basically, this is your basic business, sir.
What it is, the guy's no longer with the company, so this contract is a void because it's a...
contract is a void?
This contract's no longer in contact because the guy, basically, the previous manager, is no longer with the company.
I need a moment. We're at the birth of a new legal stupid.
He is no longer with the company.
Talking!
Sorry.
Are you telling me somebody signed it, talking, but as far as you're concerned, it no longer has any legal effect because the bloke what wrote it, basically, is no longer at the company?
He's no longer in the company, he was the manager.
So why does that make this contract void?
Because it doesn't, basically, the manager is no longer with the company.
You signed it!
I signed it. There's 3 witnesses, yes.
With 3 witnesses? Sir, you signed this contract with 3 witnesses. Your response is it's void because it wasn't written by you, and the person who did write it no longer works for you.
That's correct.
He sent a message going, I'm awfully sorry, I can't complete your order, I'm incapacitated. So, he said, I'll give you all of the money back that you've paid, it's out of my control, I'm very sorry. Do you remember sending a message to that effect?
No.
Why are you carrying on doing all of this work in circumstances where you claim you can't move?
Well, my partner was doing a lot of the work.
He started doing the work. Did he give it a statement to that effect? Is he a drag queen as well?
Recently, yes.
Looks like we're in June. It's now the better part of 2 months. Just an update to say we've been in a court battle. That is why the delay has been so long, as I've been away on gigs and other stuff. I will keep you updated. For the minute, it looks like we might be a while till we receive your wigs. We're looking to refund everyone the money. They've been paid, but we can't get any funds until a full liquidation has gone through, until the insolvency has been done. Those are very big legal words there, Gio. Let's take them in turn. First one. What court battle were you involved in?
I wasn't, Your Honour. I said that because I thought, after what I said before, I didn't think that if I said that I was sort of still in the middle of trying to get every other bit done, then Clyde wouldn't believe me.
Talking. In other words, you lied.
Yes.
That's a lie. You weren't involved in any court battle.
No.
You put in your shoes on, the rest of your outfit, and you were ready to go, correct?
Yeah.
And you did something called a face stream live. Now, Adam, what is that?
It's where you go on Facebook and you can... It's a live video, so as if you're watching
A
TV.
live video that's broadcast on the net. Now, in order to do that, presumably you have to be holding a camera and filming yourself, correct?
That's right.
This is what you did. You held a camera in these 2-inch extra heels and started filming yourself, one-handed, correct? Correct?
Correct.
Let's see what happened.
Heels snapped last night, so I thought I'd be nice. Well, I'll be clever and lend katanas, so this evening, for a change, I'm wearing... Yeah, I'm wearing that. Everyone here in Sunderland is very... Oh, this is also on my head, but...
We have this in slow motion. Oh dear. Danny, first of all, seriously, were you injured?
No, I was fine. Very embarrassed because that street I was completely sober at the time, by the way, for the record.
Yes, I believe that.
Yeah, because it was only 12 o'clock. So I was getting out of the taxi to the venue, and it was all like, what's the word, pavement along the way.
It's all, what's it called? Pavement. Yes. That's what you would have walked on.
But like uneven.
What are you talking about? Where do you walk about in heels?
Well, normally I would
Is it
wear...
sort of rambling through the countryside? Is this like Arthur Wainwright?
I don't know who that is, Judge.
The Lake District, sir.
Oh, right.
Do carry on.
Normally I would be walking around bars, and it's all flat surface.
I see.
Yeah.
So you fell over. What
Yeah.
happened to the heel?
It snapped about... The heel broke off. It snapped.
The next part of your claim is for missing things, correct?
That's correct, yes.
£500. What was missing for £500, sir?
It was a custom-made gold dress and a...
A custom-made gold dress.
Yes.
Now, is this for you, sir?
Yes, it is.
Is that because of an act that you do?
Yes, I'm a drag queen.
Do you have a drag queen name by any chance?
I do, yes. It's
What's your drag queen name, please, sir?
It's Miss Whitney Wetbush.
And it's a much more thoughtful and, I suspect, entertaining name, the Whitney Drybush. Those are the wigs that you wanted to retrieve, and also the drag dress. Now, these are not cheap items, sir.
They're really not.
Where is it? Where's Whitney Wetbush?
It's collected her. It's collected her, I don't know.
How much is that gold dress?
The gold dress was for £415.
Do you have any evidence of it? Of
Just
the purchase?
photographical evidence.
How much is the wig? Because that, I think, is expensive, and I've got a sense of it, roughly.
The wig was around £150.
I ran a club called Tranny Shack, which was...
Tranny Shack?
Tranny Shack, which...
I'm mildly shocked, given the glamour of drag, that you'd put all of these so-called trannies in a shack. Was it in a shack?
It was in
right in a shack.
It was actually in a very plush, beautiful West End venue.
And I suspect there was the most brilliant entertainment.
Yeah.
various acts, all sorts of variety, I would have thought.
Stars from all over the world used to come.
How interesting. Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.